Hi guys, ArchieLuxury channel. Today I'm continuing the new series. If Patek Philippe was a person, what would you get? That's a very good question there. What would you get if Patek Philippe was a person? Well, I think for starters he'd be wearing a suit, a dark suit, very conservative but trendy and cool. He'd be well mannered, have a slight Swiss upmarket international school accent. He would be very discerning, very nice, a little bit overweight, a little bit of a receding hairline. He would be in his early to mid 40s. He would be international man, very just confident, not showy, elegant but not showy. He'd be wearing a suit, but not a tacky Italian flashy sort of suit or an Armani suit. We're talking sort of, you know, Savile Row sort of suit. Savile Row, maybe got it a little bit cheaper done in Hong Kong. Patek, he would have good manners. He's gone to university. He might have a master's degree. Patek, if Patek was a person, polite, very knowledgeable about his subject matter. He'd be a professional. He would be you know, he would just be so easy to talk to. I mean, he was never seen hard drugs. He's never been an alcoholic, not hugely religious, although he does believe there is a God. Very, you know, non-judgmental. Definitely not racist. Definitely not, you know, showy or flashy. Just very content and happy as an individual. When he flies somewhere, he would be flying business class, staying at like a Sofitel, a Hilton, a Hyatt. You know, very nice, but conservative and humble in his own way there. Mr. Patek himself, he's extremely if he was driving a car, it would be a mid-range Mercedes, like an E-Class, like an E350. It'd be conservative, gunmetal grey or a black with a black interior, so it doesn't have the scuff marks and things like that. Mr. Patek himself there, he'd be married to a quite an attractive, similar aged woman. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury channel. Guys, I want to talk to you today. It's very important. Men cannot live on Google ads alone. I depend on your support to keep me on YouTube full time. Guys, there's a number of ways you can help me stay on YouTube producing content. Number one, you can organize a paid review. That's right. I will make a video for US $20 minimum, and I will review your collection. I'll answer a question for you. So, you know, normally takes, you know, about 14 days, 10 to 14 days for me to make these vids. The other thing you could do to sponsor me and help me stay full-time on YouTube is sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a small amount of money, like $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, anything, any amount you want over $1, you can, and it basically sends $1 each month to me. Now, you can cancel at any time if you're sick of the show or you don't like me anymore. So guys, help keep me full-time on YouTube. Paid reviews, I do sponsor me on Patreon, and Patreon people get advanced screening of some videos and secret videos. Not to mention I got advertising space on the fridge. Come on guys, keep me full-time on YouTube. Mr. Patek Philippe, he's the sort of guy who, you know, he's quite loyal and he's not a prude. He's not a prude at all, but he wouldn't have a mistress. He wouldn't have, you know, he wouldn't be chasing skirt all the time. He's quite a nice, well done guy. Just, you know, just got a nice air of success, and that's the important thing there. Doesn't need to show off or anything fancy. He's just content in his own skin. And his wife, as I said, middle-aged, but quite attractive, very pretty. He's okay. He's not, you know, he's not into porn or anything like that. He's just quite content with his wife, and he's happy. He's happy. One happy chappy. He's got a few children there. He's you know, he's just goes through life. Nice guy, very nice, polite, and he's quite the just very under the cuff, polite, well mannered, and yeah, everything is very cool there. As I said, nothing really illegal he does there. He does all the right things without being a goody-goody. You know, he's a little bit slippery. I mean, he doesn't quite pay the right taxes. A few little things, but hey, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's not a nasty guy. He's a good guy. And you'd buy a used car off him. You would buy a used car if he was selling his Mercedes. The E-Class Mercedes, you'd buy it off him because he wouldn't cheat you. He wouldn't pinch the spare or take the toolkit out. No. He'd give you the pile of invoices. He'd tell you everything. He's very honest like that. He wouldn't try and stiff you at all there. And Mr. Patek himself there, his hobbies would be, you know, he had very conservative hobbies. Not really a big sporty guy, but occasional bit of this, bit of that. New Year's, you know, family time, bit of travel, business. He's quite busy, and yes, that's who Mr. Patek would be there. He would quite nice, just subtle, just to the point, professional. He's successful. You know, he's the sort of guy who, if he had a job in a corporate, he wouldn't be the CEO, or, you know, he would be a little bit under the, just, oh yeah, I'm happy with my career. Yeah, I'm a VP, vice president. Yeah, that's okay. I'm happy. No problems. He wouldn't be stabbing the guy at the top in the back to get to the, he'd just be, yeah, that's okay, you know. The CEO would have a lango because he stabs people in the back, see? So, you know, he's kind of just a little bit subtler, nicer, politer. That's what he would be. That's what he would be. So, Mr. Patek, have you met Mr. Patek? Tell me, guys. ArchieLuxury channel. Don't forget, if you want a, if you want me to do a, if certain insert watch brand was a person, $50 US for a review, I will do the video for you.
Okay.